Every mirror ends with the production of a reflection file. The reflection file is a structured document that gathers all of the information that you gave the mirror. It's not a raw transcript of what you wrote, and it's not scattered notes on a page. It's an organized output that captures your answers, identifies patterns, and helps ChatGPT to highlight possible strategies for you. This file is what makes a mirror more than just a single exercise. Each time you finish a mirror, you leave with a reflection file that summarizes your perspective in that moment. That file can then be used again in the future as reference. Compare it to a new file, and that turns your reflection into a process that continues over time instead of a one-off session. ChatGPT works only with the input you provide. If you paste plain notes into ChatGPT, it will treat them as generic text and respond in broad ways. When you paste in a structured reflection file, you give it a format that directs it on how it should read your words. Because of that structure, the system can surface recurring themes, ask sharper follow-up questions, and generate strategies that are specific to what you actually wrote. In the downloadable assets for Module 1, you will find a sample reflection file. It may be a bit difficult to understand at first glance, but notice a few components. First, the preloaded prompt at the beginning of the file that gives ChatGPT both context and instructions, just like you would see in a standard prompt. You may notice here that I have actually included context in the preloaded prompt of this reflection file that tells ChatGPT about the mirror system and what a mirror is. Yes, for those of you using this for clients and for your business, this means that you can actually give your clients context on your own business through the reflection file alone. This is a powerful yet gentle way of marketing to your clients. You'll also notice in this reflection file a set of questions revolving around a specific theme. You'll notice that there are answers to these questions. These answers are from when I ran the same mirror myself. Your answers to these questions will be entirely different. It's important to note that this is an example meant to help you understand how reflection files are actually structured. If you think about using this in ChatGPT, you might consider how ChatGPT might respond. You can understand how giving this kind of deep context from questions answered on this kind of theme might lead to deeper conversations with ChatGPT. The reflection file is also what enables recursion in the system itself. When you paste the file into a new chat in ChatGPT, you are giving the system a structured summary to build from. If you run the mirror again and you place the reflection file in the same exact chat, or if you have settings on that allow ChatGPT to remember across chats, the same structure and context allows ChatGPT to relate your current conversation back to the previous one. ChatGPT recognizes the same reflection file as a previous pattern. Because the format stays consistent, ChatGPT treats the file as a foundation rather than fresh, disconnected input. This is what prevents drift and allows your dialogue with ChatGPT to compound. Each dialogue builds on what came before. Pause here and consider your own use case. What is one area of your life or work where having a structured record of these types of reflections would be useful to revisit over time? Write down your answer and keep it nearby. Soon, you will be building your own reflection file.